Says 4 shots. 3 tons goes to metal up there. Sort of 4-piece of transition here. So you guys won't hardly be able to recognize it. Check out these. There's some interesting looking vents here. You want to be famous?
Hey guys, here we are again. Yours truly. Well, if you get enough experience, you get this stuff. Climbing up in the attic and getting.
Apparently, all you have to do is have, back surgery and 5 vertebrae fused, and.
Yeah. See, when you finally cross that plateau of 60, then you start getting in the hard work.
You should have told me to bring some plywood today. I didn't know you were
I
gonna.
thought you were bringing the white trap.
I wasn't gonna bring it today because I thought we were just.
Yeah, fine. These doors will work good. Got luck with those things.
Alright, y'all, we're just getting started. Just got here this morning. And the carpenter did a really good job on this room. Probably guys don't even recognize it anymore. I'm gonna start building a Steve Lav metal transition to the unit there. It's looking pretty good so far. Alright, we got one last the front to build. We did a metal transition Steve Lav style there. S-lock all the way around. There's a little brake they sell at Harbor Freight. You grab a piece of metal here. So you put the metal here. Put this bar across. Clamp it down. Make a bend. So yeah, it works all right. Kind of want that Malco portable brake. But it does all right. So I thought I'd show you real quick. I can make a 4-piece transition out of metal too. And I put 2 sides of insulation back there so I can actually try and wrap it once I get the front panel on there. 2 more pieces of S-lock. Okay. So I'm going to put 2 more pieces of S-lock there. One there, one there. And then try and make the front panel. It's definitely tricky when you don't have any room around it. And this plenum will not give an inch, and this won't really give an inch, so it's tough to get everything lined up and interlapped in there. Alright, here's my finished product of the indoor unit. I'm back here today to finish up some details like sealing up that hole. Get that sealed together. I got a filter in the stand just to kind of run before they get the room finished. My drain assembly was fun to do back in that corner, but it came out okay. Don't see any leaks. Gave myself a little bit extra wire there. Plenum came out pretty good. I did that Steve Lab style like you guys saw. It looked real good until I had to wrap it. I'm just not that good with wrapping things. It's really hard, you know, getting it back in there, but I kind of got it somehow, so. And yeah, I got all my little holes sealed up. Got everything sealed as best I could. And you guys saw from my last video, I showed you that case coil I did, so you can get a look at what the EEV looks like and all that stuff. Really looks identical to this, so I don't really have to take that panel off to show you guys. And what else? I guess that's really about it. I'm going to do an EcoNet review. I'm going to do that on a separate video. But just want to take some quick shots in the morning today. Now I gotta get to work. Alright y'all, here's our outdoor unit. Super quiet. This is one of the most quiet Rheems I've installed yet. Comes factory with a compressor blanket on this model. And wow. Wowie wow. So, it's kind of scary. Basically right now, the capital C, it's getting a command for high stage cooling, but I think it's slowly ramping up. Really slowly. Again, it's communicating EcoNet style. But what's cool is it does have Emerson inverter board, it does have a Copeland compressor, and from the specs that I could read, the only thing different between the 2-ton and the 3-ton, they both have the same compressor. So guess we'll see long term how reliable these components are and how difficult they are to troubleshoot. It is one of the reasons that we went with the EcoNet, and I'll show you guys in the EcoNet review all the neat features for serviceability that it does have, which I like. So these are all where all your dip switches are. If you didn't do communicating, this is kind of they call this the EcoNet board. And this would be your power filter board. And then your inverter board. And I guess this one here, DC, is where you check to make sure that the capacitors have discharged before you go sticking your hands in anything. And supposedly they do have a service tool that plugs into this phone jack looking thing here. Be kind of neat to have. And again, you can see that heat sink. Sticks out into the airstream there. It's so muddy here, it rained last night. Got it up on some risers because, as you can see, this is not the nicest area for a nice unit like this, but is what it is. Do our best, you know how that is. Try and take another shot if this thing ends up ramping up soon. Alright, so the indoor unit just ramped up to its high stage fan. Looks like our amp draw is kind of all over the map here, but it's still really relatively low for high stage. I can hear it speeding up though. Yeah, she's definitely speeding up. I'll cut it back on when it gets up to its highest setting. Alright, oh yeah, we're definitely in high speed now. You can hear her going. Yeah, you can hear that whine of that inverter going. Really not bad though, really quiet, so I'm liking that.